Hey tech fans, ready to have your mind blown? Because today we're diving into a next level bicycle packed with smart features, wild design, and serious power. So don't blink, don't scroll, and definitely don't miss this. Because the future isn't coming, it's already here, and it's waiting in your shopping cart. Have you ever seen a bike literally made of winter? No, this isn't a CGI trick or a clever marketing stunt. What you're looking at is a real, fully functional, custom-built water bike from Poland, crafted using an extraordinary material called pyrite, a mix that's 86% ice and 14% wood pulp, like sawdust. But pyrite isn't just frozen water. It's a high-performance, science-backed material that's 4 times stronger than normal ice and offers blast resistance close to concrete. Originally developed for military use in extreme climates, it's now found its way into one of the most fascinating DIY creations the world has seen. The bike is sculpted entirely out of this icy compound, from the wheels and frame to the fork and seat. At first glance, it looks fragile and ornamental, almost like a decorative ice sculpture. But when tested on snowy trails, the water bike holds its ground, rolling steadily across winter terrain. It glides with surprising ease, leaving behind a trail of frosty awe. This isn't just a vehicle. It's a statement piece, designed to showcase the creative potential of unconventional materials. Though it's not meant for long-distance rides, since it begins to melt when exposed to higher temperatures, every moment spent riding it becomes a fleeting memory, a celebration of engineering, nature, and impermanence. The water bike is a bold fusion of art, science, and function. It challenges traditional design, showing that even something as temporary as ice can be shaped into something brilliant. Whether you see it as a stunt, a sculpture, or a tribute to innovation, it's impossible to ignore. In a world filled with carbon frames and electric drives, this bike made of winter dares to be different and unforgettable. If you're ready for a bike that doesn't know the meaning of the word obstacle, then the Rangu Juggernaut is exactly what you've been waiting for. This is no ordinary electric bike. It's an off-road beast, built with 2 front wheels for unmatched stability and traction. And no, it's not a prototype or showpiece. The Rangu Juggernaut is a fully available production model, ready to take on the wild straight out of the box. Starting at around 4,300, this machine can conquer terrain that would leave regular bikes spinning. Whether you're up against slippery mud, deep sand, or snow up to 25 centimeters, the Juggernaut pushes forward with confidence and ease. It's equipped to handle extreme weather too. Riding in 20-degree Celsius temperatures is no problem for this rugged powerhouse. Powered by an electric motor, it offers a range of up to 32 kilometers on a single charge, making it ideal for both backwoods adventures and snowy commutes. The twin front wheel setup isn't just for looks, it delivers unshakable stability, especially on rough or uneven terrain. The result? A ride that feels less like a traditional e-bike and more like piloting a lightweight all-terrain vehicle, ATV. Whether you're crossing a frozen forest trail or powering through desert dunes, the Rangu Juggernaut handles it all, without hesitation. Its unique geometry and robust build set it apart in a crowded market of off-road bikes. Built for the bold, designed for the extreme, and tested in the toughest conditions, this bike redefines what off-road biking can be. The Rangu Juggernaut isn't just ready for the road ahead. It's ready for the road less traveled and the ones no one's dared to take. StandUp VaryBike. The StandUp VaryBike is where cycling meets full-body fitness. Because here, you're not just pedaling with your legs, you're powering forward with your arms too. This innovative ride turns every trip into a total body workout, blending the motion of cycling with the dynamics of rowing and cross-country skiing. It's not just transportation, it's mobile exercise. And it feels less like a commute and more like a gym session on wheels. The VaryBike features 4 gears and supports 5 unique riding styles, giving you plenty of options to match your energy and goals. Whether you're cruising, sprinting, or alternating between arm and leg drive, the bike adjusts with you. It's a versatile machine that can tone muscles, boost cardio, and burn calories, all while you ride. What makes it even more practical is its folding frame. When you're done with your workout or need to hop on a bus, the VaryBike collapses easily. fitting into tight spaces like a car trunk or public transport. Despite all the engineering behind it, this fitness-forward vehicle is still lightweight and commuter-friendly. Seen on sale for around $1,527, it offers a serious value for anyone looking to combine daily transportation with health and fitness. No more squeezing in time for the gym. Now your commute can do the heavy lifting. From urban streets to park trails, the StandUp VaryBike brings movement to every mile. It's fun, it's functional, and it's fitness on the go. Why choose between getting fit and getting places when you can do both at once? With the StandUp VaryBike, every ride is a workout and every destination is earned. Monovelo Monowheel. At first glance, the Monovelo Monowheel looks like something straight out of an amusement park, more roller coaster than road vehicle. But this one-wheeled wonder is, in fact, a real functioning mode of transportation. And yes, it can reach speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour. So how does it work? You sit inside the wheel, literally. To brake, you simply take your feet off the pedals and place them on the ground. Want to stay balanced? Just lean back a bit. It's not your average riding experience. It's more like piloting a futuristic pod on pavement. Surprisingly, if you already know how to ride a bicycle or motorcycle, the learning curve isn't too steep. Give it a couple of hours, and you'll be confidently rolling around in a 2-meter diameter wheel, turning heads and startling curious onlookers with every silent pass. The Monovelo is more than just a spectacle. It's an experience. It transforms ordinary neighborhood rides into something unforgettable. You're not just cruising, you're making a statement. And while it may look experimental, it's available for real-world purchase. Starting at $1,790, the Monovelo offers a quirky but capable vehicle that blurs the line between art, entertainment, and engineering. If you're someone who thrives on being different, who enjoys mastering strange but fascinating machines, or who just wants to make a bold entrance, this could be your ride. Forget 4 wheels or even 2. With the Monovelo, it's one wheel, infinite curiosity. Are you ready to roll into the future, inside the wheel itself? Walking bike. This is not your ordinary bicycle. It doesn't roll, it walks. Crafted entirely by hand, the walking bike is the brainchild of Alexei Pagodin, a builder with a wild imagination and 0 blueprints. That's right, Alexei built this machine without any drawings, not even a simple sketch. It was all instinct, vision, and skill. To bring this mechanical creature to life, he combined parts from 2 children's bicycles, about 70 bearings, and a custom structure made from metal tubing. The result? A kinetic marvel that moves on mechanical legs instead of wheels. Each leg stands 62 centimeters tall, engineered to mimic a walking motion as the pedals turn. It doesn't glide, it struts in a strangely hypnotic rhythm that grabs attention wherever it moves. It's not fast, it's not practical, but that's not the point. This machine exists purely for joy, for expression, and for the love of building something unlike anything else. With its reinforced frame, it stays solid and stable, even with all the clanking, stepping, and clattering of its unique movement system. Watching the walking bike in action feels a bit surreal. It's part bicycle, part robotic insect. It takes the familiar and twists it into something entirely new. And every step it takes is a tribute to raw creativity and fearless invention. In a world of speed, the walking bike chooses character. In a world of mass production, it stands for craftsmanship. Would you ride it? Maybe not to work, but once you see it walk, you'll never forget it. Manta 5 Hydrooiler SL3. You're pedaling, but beneath your feet isn't road, gravel, or trail. It's water. Welcome to the world of the Manta 5 Hydrooiler SL3, the revolutionary water bike that turns lakes and oceans into your personal cycling track. It's not a dream or a movie prop. It's a real production model that fuses cycling with hydrofoiling technology. Once an idea from science fiction, the Hydrooiler SL3 now offers anyone the chance to ride on water, provided you've got about $11,000 to invest in the experience. And here's the best part. You don't need to be an expert. Even complete beginners can get the hang of it in just 40 minutes. The learning curve is gentle, the balance intuitive, and the ride? Absolutely unforgettable. The SL3 uses a quiet, fast electric motor to assist your pedaling and deliver up to 4.5 hours of ride time per charge. With a top speed of 20 kilometers per hour, it's not about racing, it's about gliding. Smooth, serene, effortless. Its lightweight modular frame supports riders up to 100 kilograms, and the hydrofoils are designed for stability, whether you're slicing across a mirror-still lake or tackling mild ocean chop. Every part of the hydrofoiler is engineered for durability, performance, and thrill. It doesn't just ride the water, it floats on innovation. You'll feel like you're flying just above the surface, silently skimming along with only your pedaling and the occasional splash beneath. So if you're tired of cycling the same routes, why not change the terrain altogether? From road to ripple, the Manta 5 Hydrooiler SL3 isn't just a bike, it's freedom on water. Ballwheel Bike. What happens when you combine a bicycle and basketballs? You get the Ballwheel Bike, a wild creation straight out of Australia, built by inventor Thomas Ward. And yes, this two-wheeled wonder actually rides on basketballs. At first glance, it looks like a comedy prop, but take a closer look and you'll realize this machine works. Using a set of custom roller mounts, the basketballs are locked in place and rotated by a clever rear-wheel drive system. Sure, there's a small traditional wheel involved for stability, but the actual movement and support come from the spinning basketballs. And the result? Surprisingly agile, hilariously entertaining, and 100% real. Riding the Ballwheel Bike is like turning every street into a stage. Heads turn, smiles break out, and if you happen to cruise by a basketball court, well, you're already in uniform. Thomas Ward's creation isn't just about fun. It's about redefining the ordinary, taking a daily object and turning it into a working piece of mobile art. This isn't just a stunt, it's a question. Why not try beach volleyballs next? Footballs? Giant tennis balls? The Ballwheel Bike reminds us that invention doesn't always have to be practical. Sometimes it's about pushing boundaries, getting a laugh, and sparking curiosity. So whether you see it as a rolling joke or a genius innovation, there's no denying. This is the kind of creativity that deserves a round of applause, and maybe even a new sport, stance bike. At first glance, the stance bike looks like it rolled straight out of a custom lowrider movie. With its aggressive frame, dramatic profile, and a stance that lives up to its name, this bike isn't just a ride, it's a statement. And here's the best part, it drops and lifts itself. That's right, thanks to a unique suspension system, the stance bike can lower for cruising or rise up for riding, giving it serious street presence and attitude. But don't expect to find any factory-made parts here. Except for the section between the handlebars and the seat, everything on this machine is custom-built. Every curve, every weld, every piece of tubing has been shaped for style and swagger. It's not just a bike, it's a rolling sculpture on two wheels. You might expect a build like this to come with a high price tag, right? Surprisingly, it was sold for just $272. That's right, less than the cost of a mid-range factory bicycle. It makes you wonder, could this be the ultimate budget custom build? This bike doesn't care about speed or specs, it's all about stance and style. Whether parked at a show or gliding down the boulevard, the stance bike turns heads, drops jaws, and proves that creativity doesn't have to cost a fortune. For anyone dreaming of building a ride that breaks the rules without breaking the bank, this machine is pure inspiration. Low, loud, and built with love, the stance bike stands tall by sitting low. Meet the Envo EATV, a smart, electric all-terrain vehicle built for both play and hard work, without compromising on performance or sustainability. Powered by dual 1500-watt hub motors, the Envo delivers a combined 3,000 watts of electric power. That's enough to reach speeds up to 50 kilometers per hour while maintaining smooth control on even the toughest terrains. It's equipped with a 60 volts, 50-hour lithium-ion battery, offering a dependable range of 50 to 70 kilometers per charge, depending on how and where you ride. Whether you're hauling loads on a worksite or exploring forest trails, this ATV has the juice to keep going. With a 200-kilogram payload capacity and a towing limit of 350 kilograms, it's tough enough to handle real tasks. Add hydraulic disc brakes, double wishbone suspension, and 200 millimeters of ground clearance, and you've got a stable, comfortable ride built to take on hills, mud, gravel, or snow. One of the Envo's smartest features is its adaptable design. You can ride it standing or thanks to a removable seat and a folding steering column, perfect for storage or transport in tight spaces. It's also incredibly low maintenance and silent, making it ideal for areas where noise or emissions would be a problem. No oil changes, no gas refills, just plug in, charge up, and go. At $10,880, the Envo EATV offers real value for those seeking an eco-conscious alternative to gas-powered machines, without sacrificing capability, comfort, or style. Whether you're working the land, patrolling a property, or just enjoying the outdoors, the Envo is ready to ride. Clean, quiet, and built for the future.